It's real life. So hello everybody. Morning. My name is Samina and these are my students. Say hi. Hello. Introduction nahi karenge, okay? Hi, my name is Izansi. All right. So today they are going to do the debate and it is purely real. We are not doing anything fake. Whatever they have learned at American, they will be speaking by themselves. And the topic of debate is ChatGPT is boon or bane. So shall we start? Sure. One more thing before I begin this deep debate. I have recently launched one of my applications. Its name is Impressive English. Please download it. Say, please download it and join us. Thank you so much. So let's start. Okay? Mahir, please start.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mukund. First of all, I would like to pay thanks to GTO for giving us such a wonderful opportunity to discuss the topic of ChatGPT is boon or ban, or we can say AI is boon or ban. So, AI. What is basically ChatGPT? ChatGPT is an AI, and AI word used in 1950 at the very first time by John McCarthy, right? And after 19 years, one robot has made by Japan. That name was Seki. And if we want to understand better about AI, I can give you what I'm giving you one example, that is Chitti, the robot movies robot. That is the best example of AI. So after that, understanding of AI. Now the main regulation came at the time of 90s. First best advanced AI came in 1997, right? It was a supercomputer. That time has a scientist, or we can say AI has proven that AI is better than human. AI has won the worldwide competition on chess, right? So now let us talk about how much type we have AI. There are four types of AI: purely reactive, limited memory, and brain theory, and self-conscious. So today we are talking about self-conscious AI, that is ChatGPT. Okay.
Now anybody can cut the point. There is no problem. Interrupt. If he is speaking, let him speak. Otherwise, you can interrupt him. Yes, speak. Yes, speak.
So ChatGPT is a basically self-conscious AI, which has the power to think, or we can say which has the power to take a decision, right? So why we develop the AI? Basically, the agenda of developing AI is it is machines should use more human minds than human. That is the main agenda behind the AI. And second one is machines are more efficient than human, right? So these are the two main agenda to using AI or making advanced to AI.
Good.
Now, if we talk about AI's disadvantage, so uh, uh, there are there are more and more unemployment is becoming because of AI.
Sorry to interrupt you. My, as my friend says, what if ChatGPT is the AI? And now I familiar about you all what is the ChatGPT and what is the full form of ChatGPT. The ChatGPT, the full form of ChatGPT is Chat Generative Pre-trained Transformer, is an artificial intelligence chatbot developed by OpenAI and launched in November 2022. So, my dear friends, large-scale language model ChatGPT, designed by OpenAI, can generate response to information in natural language that are human-like. It has the potential to change how we engage with computer and other technology. Right. And has been praised as a major achievement in artificial intelligence. With any strong technology, there are questions regarding how it will affect society and the risk involved with its implements. That's all, my dear friends.
Sorry to interrupt you. First of all, I want to say that from which year ChatGPT was starting. Then first of all, in 1964 in US, Cambridge, there is a university, MIT University, and researcher of MIT University was doing work on artificial intelligence. not on ChatGPT, but that application also work as ChatGPT. And whenever they are starting, then some people are saying that you are fool, why you are making like this thing. But he didn't stop. And after that, when he launched their application, then people feel good because they find they can remove their loneliness with just an application. And it's very beneficial for those people who always feel loneliness, and who cannot feel that this world is wonderful. And this is also beneficial for students, for doctors and many more. Yes.
I totally agree with you. As you said that it is very beneficial for students. When a student want to do their homework, they easily find content and they easily do. And when it is also beneficial for teachers, and it is also beneficial for content writer, and it is also beneficial for writer also.
I like to differ with my friend. There are a lot of disadvantages of ChatGPT. Like it affects the job at risk. This is the first point. Second one is it affects the teachers' life also. I will tell you later how. Third point is it also affects the student life. And we all know ChatGPT operated by a robot, not a human. So we cannot believe on a ChatGPT easily because they gives the option, not the we want if a person goes to a ChatGPT and search their question, so it gives a option, not a resolution. And if ChatGPT gives a resolution, so it cannot define the resolution which everyone which everyone wants to get answer. When a student gets stuck in somewhere, so he can easily ask his teacher about the like I am stuck in here. I have a doubt. So, but sir, teacher resolve all the queries with the explanation, with the example, which is connecting to his life or the live example. But ChatGPT is not give the proper answer.
Sorry to cut you short, but you said that teacher resolve the problem of student. Uh, but when student is not able to ask teacher how to resolve, and they can easily find the answer in ChatGPT.
Sorry to cut you, my friend.
Cut you short.
Sorry to cut you short, my friend. There is a disadvantages of ChatGPT. Like students are like student whose student use the ChatGPT, his mind creativity are decreased, will be decreased soon if he use the ChatGPT. And it also affects the teacher, like teacher's life, because if a student use the ChatGPT, why he will go for a tuition.
Exactly.
And it affects the tutors who gives the tuition to their students. And why we are here to come on American and learning English.
Very good.
I agree with you, sir. I want to add one more point. As soon as ChatGPT comes in the market, after that, students do not give much effort for problem solving. They just mug up the things, and they just put the query in chatbots. They will find solution.
Exactly.
So students are not able to do research. So, in my opinion, ChatGPT should be banned.
And as my friend said, ChatGPT is beneficial for a student. But first of all, ChatGPT is AI tools, not a human brains. It is company business, not a business for of a person. If a person, the name of company API, GPT API, because nowadays who is use ChatGPT,
The
he
people
can
who.
never increase his knowledge.
Yeah,
Nowadays,
as my friend said, ChatGPT.
after
Let me finish. Let me finish.
nowadays, if a use ChatGPT,
If a person
if a person use ChatGPT,
uses.
he can never increase knowledge, and I think it very most dangerous for person. That's my opinion.
Sorry
I
to
would
interrupt
I
you.
like to differ with you, sir.
हाँ
But since ChatGPT is a natural language processing trained to process and understand natural language, making it an effective tools for communicating with people who who may not speak the same language or have different languages communication styles.
As my friend said, ChatGPT is a natural language. But if a person check using, if he question not give an answer because this is recording. If our developer use input, then he is give us
Mihir speak.
then give us output. Not a human brains
Sorry to
is thinking anything.
I agree with my friends because chatbots is that they give only biased result. They did not give any accurate results. So they are not able to answer the actual questions. Sometimes they differ from the topic. Sometimes they do not give actual answers.
Sorry to cut you short. I totally agree with the ChatGPT not give the accurate answer, but when we search in other site, they provide they don't give direct answer. They send different kind of Wikipedias and they they send YouTube. They don't give direct answer, and ChatGPT gives direct answer.
As my friend said,
As my friend said.
as my friend says, if a student is tomorrow is their examination and she seated to solve their solve their questions, and when they will stuck in any question, they will easily find the question on ChatGPT. So I think ChatGPT is little bit beneficial for a student.
Sorry, ma'am.
that-
Sorry to cut you short,
or
ma'am.
mind.
Here, that is the thing. Now we are discussing. That is the thing. That is the disadvantage. Why student only learn the thing before the 1 day before of the exam?
I'm sorry to cut you short, but
Let him finish. Let him finish.
but he
Please finish. She's very caring person. Yeah,
Speak. What you saying?
you said that every student not study 1 day before 1 day exam. But if you talk about engineers, and I also study
Yes.
one day before exam.
Yeah.
I online study and I get
Yes.
8.5.
And you clear the exam.
Yes.
And at the end of your semester, at the end of your engineering, what do you have?
Actually,
Why you join
when the
the?
student is
Let me finish my point.
Okay.
Why you join the coachings and these are the things? Why these things are needed?
Because
You have everything in your syllabus, and you have to join the college every day.
I want to develop my personality and I want to speak fluently like Samir sir. That's why I joined American.
I'm not talking about American.
Okay.
It's communication classes. I'm talking about your coding skills or your technical skills. You go everyday college, or we can say we have the syllabus in college.
Sorry to cut you short, but I want to do in life different. So I do coding.
So it is you are thinking about only yourself. Now we have to think about our society's development. And if a student continues learn the things in whole syllabus, or we can say whole the time of period of syllabus.
Sorry to cut you, brother. One of my friends said that one night, before one night, we can study wherever we are stuck.
With the help of
And I want to tell you one thing that we are coming with this application from approximate 40 to 45 years or more than 45 years, but we have no idea. From 64 and after 64, in 95, one of the application named Eliza was launched by a smart boy, and prepared in 95 and launched in 2001. And after that, they all are avoided by us and avoided by human. But in November 22, we will familiar with ChatGPT, and you all have to believe that ChatGPT is beneficial for us. Let me explain.
Yes, please.
If you have available time, if you have available money, then you can join any coaching, you can go anywhere. But those students, those person who are very engaged with his real life, means he doesn't have available time to go coaching to do something. Then from where they can learn many things. And one of my friends said that from ChatGPT we cannot find accurate answer. Then I want to say ChatGPT has very huge amount of answers. If we do one question with ChatGPT, then ChatGPT has approximate 570 GB, 570 GB answer of that question. So how you can say that the ChatGPT is not giving us accurate
In
answer?
short, as my friend said, ChatGPT never gives the accurate answer.
Who said that?
Mihir,
Meher, wrong data. Speak.
so, and ChatGPT also kills the creativity, confidence of the students, and skills also. It kills the skills of the students because if the student is addicted to use the ChatGPT, so he's like he's not able to find out the answer with himself. He always needs to help of ChatGPT, and we all know exams are not allowed. In exams, ChatGPT is not allowed it. So how it is possible for students to get out from this?
I agree with Pradeep sir because Pradeep sir told that ChatGPT is not providing the answers. In my opinion, ChatGPTs are not be able to replicate human interaction.
वो तो agree. I agree.
They just is an AI because ChatGPT is an AI based model. It is give a result which is very near to actual answer. So I think human management cannot be done with the help of ChatGPT because when it comes to the human resources, as you know that in MBA and other things, we have to lead the team. So in my opinion, ChatGPT are not able to handle the team. So it should be banned.
I want. As my friend said, ChatGPT is for a student very beneficial. But I think it is not beneficial. Because why? Every student use ChatGPT. Let me one example. Sir has given homework every student. But nowadays, every student go at home and he give answer ChatGPT. But he is not thinking his person. That is not good because I have some point. My father is studied 3 class.
My father studied.
My father studied 3 class. But nowadays I can't compare with him. Why? Because this time no use calculator. This time no use many types of program. But nowadays every person use calculator, computer like, and the student don't increase in his knowledge.
Sorry to cut you, brother.
Cut you short.
Sorry to interrupt you. As you said, as my friend said that at ancient time there was no calculator. But
Let me tell you.
let me tell you that if someone has not calculator nowadays, then he cannot finish their engineering. And brother, trust me, if you are talking about calculator and machines and mobile application, so this is very beneficial for us for time saving. And if a person can save their time, a person can distribute their time on particular work for particular subject, then definitely that person can become can achieve their destination, whatever he thinks and they think. And one more thing, as Pradeep sir said, that with artificial intelligence, with ChatGPT, students are going lazy. Then it's the problem of a student. And no one said me that you will be addicted of this thing. And that's my problem. Why I am going to be addicted of that particular thing.
Exactly.
So it's not important. And one more thing I want to add, as my friend Mihir said, that from chat GPT, students are distracted. Students have distracted,
Are distracted, correct grammar.
are distracted. So let me tell one thing that the one who giving excuses always give excuses, and the one who want to do anything can do anything.
Good.
And one of my friends said that it's very dangerous for a job person because it sir could I know the English of nigalna?
Nigalna, solo. Solo.
Solo, it solo the manager. So let me one thing that if you have quality, if someone have quality, then that person can get a job.
I beg to differ with my friend. There are so many companies in the corporate world who uses a chat process to give the quick answers of question which is asked by a customer. So it affects the companies who are using the chat process because chat GPT is not like a human. It's a robot. It only gives the answer uh, which is it only gives the answer related to your question, not more than that. If I like if a person goes to the any company's chat process for doing a job and for asking an answer through the chat process, so it will first of all I already stated that it doesn't give a proper and accurate answer, so it kills the uh, it kills the job and job at a high risk when Chat GPT,
Sorry to
GPT will come.
sorry to interrupt you, sir. As my friend said that ChatGPT is ChatGPT are removing the job. If someone have ability, then that person can get a job. It doesn't matter how seats are available in that job. If there are 10 seats, let me give an example. If there is 10 seats and the person who fill those form and number of persons are 1 lakhs, it doesn't matter how many seats. You need only single seat. Then, if I have ability, if someone have ability, then get one seat and left 9 seat. Doesn't matter. And one more thing, if we are making excuses, then we can make.
No, no, sorry, sorry. You were told that you have to take only one seat for getting a job or for other thing. In my opinion, there is a lot of population in our country. So we have to why we are focusing only one people or 1,000 people. Why are not only focusing all over the population? So in my opinion, I think we have to resolve that kinds of things that when it comes to content writing or marketing or other things, people do not have because of AI. People do not have the actual job because in AI lost so many jobs in the market, as you know that. So I think I will share you one more case study with the help with the which was held in Bangalore. Is that people must aware from this.
Must be aware.
People must be aware that student notice issued by the RV University that students are prohibited from using ChatGPT. And other words, they are directed to submit the original documents. So I think the ChatGPT will not providing actual and
सर could I know the English of कुछ पाने के लिए कुछ होना पड़ेगा.
For getting something, we have to lose something.
As my friend said, uh, ChatGPT is for time saving, but
To get something, you
to
have to
get
do something.
but to get something
You have to.
you have to lose same time something. First of all, I telling you one point. ChatGPT is a very dangerous sport in the world because why? Nowadays, my sir, as my friend said, ChatGPT not accurate answer. That is good. That's right. Because why? Many more developer make by coding, like deep learning, Python. This type of GPT is working. Like if a developer give input, they will give us output. Not a human brain. It is thinking everything.
Hero,
I agree with
speak,
my friend.
हाँ.
We know that ChatGPT has huge information. If a person um, want to write a story, script, and any math solution, then he can found easily on.
He can
ChatGPT.
find.
Then he can found easily on ChatGPT. But that much of dependency on any application is hard for us because we are losing our thinking ability.
Yeah, I want to add one more point here. That is, we all know that ChatGPT is AI, right? And the AI is made by one company, and that company's CEO was Elon Musk. And Elon Musk has left the company in 2016 because why? Elon Musk said one statement, who is the very most popular personality in the world. He said that AI is AI. Human cannot compete with AI. AI is always better than human. And Stephen Hawking, that is the very great scientist, who also said this statement that we cannot compete with AI. That is the thing we have to understand. And there is a one movie has made in Hollywood, that is a Terminator. That this movie is the best example of AI. In that movie, first human made a AI. After that, AI means a robot, or we can say the machine who has the ability to think, to take a decision. So after a human made the AI, the machine started destroy to human. And at the end, there was human was suffering from so many diseases, or we can say there was a war about machines and human. That is the thing we have to understand.
I totally disagree with you. As my friend said that कुछ पाने के लिए कुछ खोना पड़ेगा. Sir, good I know the English of कुछ पाने के लिए कुछ खोना नहीं कुछ करना पड़ेगा.
Exactly. For getting something, we have to do something.
For getting something, we have to do something. So, if a person want to write content, why he give 5,000, 10,000 rupees to content writer? He can easily write their content on ChatGPT and.
Yeah, that is the thing. Human is not doing. You said that the statement we have to do. If you want to get something, if we want to get something, we have to do something, right? So human just start ChatGPT and just find the content and take the contents from whole the we can say internet and just upload it, because ChatGPT always give a different answer, or we can say a creative answer that is not in if you are searching in Google. That is the thing. Na human has to do for their own self, not depend on machines.
Sorry to cut you short, but sometimes human want to do their task.
With their own machine.
Human want to save their time. They easily go on ChatGPT and they easily find. Well, there in nowadays there is a lack of time. पैसे से ज़्यादा time कीमती हो गया है वो.
The time is more valuable than the money.
The time is more valuable than the money. Students have no time to go coaching and no time to go outside. And students save our time.
Their time.
Save spare time and they go ChatGPT and they easily find their answers.
But I totally agree with my friend's statement. As my friend said that we can save time with ChatGPT. But if we all are maximum from us are technical students. So let's go in technical work. We are always surrounded by this AI, artificial intelligence. As we know, Amazon Alexa, Google, and Siri is most popular. And Siri give us very smoothly answer. These all companies are fighting with only one open artificial intelligence named ChatGPT, and they are rumor फैलाना. They are
Spread.
They are spreading rumor about ChatGPT. That how we can ban the ChatGPT and how we can prove that ChatGPT is there for what? That's the reason. and what we get, whatever our channel show us, we know that. But we are the student of engineering, so we have to think about that. If not we, then who? If not we are thinking, then who will think? And definitely ChatGPT is beneficial because ChatGPT can use in every phone. Like Alexa, Amazon are installed app, Google is inbuilt, and Siri is only for Apple product. But ChatGPT is is for all the device. So ChatGPT is beneficial.
If we want to know about anything by ChatGPT only provide us the text answer. But the ChatGPT not provide us in image and video. I have my own experience yesterday and night. I have searched on ChatGPT, show me the map of India. But ChatGPT replied me, I apologize as AI and language model. I don't have capability to show image, but you want to easily find it. You can search on other mapping app like Google and Bing.
Okay, sorry to interrupt you, brother. As you said that from ChatGPT we cannot find map and we cannot find image. Then let me speak one thing and most important, because ChatGPT is not a search engine, and we can find map image only from search engine, not for artificial intelligence. And ChatGPT means ChatGPT. That is chat. If I know that application give us answer in chat, then why we are asking that give me the
Exactly, very good. Chat GPT.
ChatGPT?
First of all, I have one question. ChatGPT. Every person speaks ChatGPT. Okay. First of all, who is made by ChatGPT? API. Who is made by ChatGPT? He is developer. Yes. Who is developer? He is human. Who is human? Every person. We are. First of all, I have question this type. Without a skill, without knowledge, how can do it? I have question.
Sorry to cut you short.
Let me
Okay.
please. That's my question. If a developer he can not properly study and how to made by ChatGPT. And as my friend said, ChatGPT is only ChatGPT, not give us map image. That's no reason because he is not included image map. This developer is not included input give this API or give us then give us image or video. That's reason.
As my friend said, ChatGPT is not providing us images, and when we are learning, when we learn something, so with the help of image, it helps us a lot to understand what we want to learn, what we are learning. So, and one more thing I want to add: advisors said and stated that ChatGPT should be banned because it is made up of a human, okay, and the developer easily puts their thoughts on through the ChatGPT, and it affects the human. Like it recently one incident highlighted last month. ChatGPT